5 secrets to build your best body ever. So you may want to grab pen and paper, and here we go. So first thing is to have a clear, specific goal, but that's actually not even the first of the 5. But in general, I encourage you to have a clear, specific goal. So if you could, we'll do a real quick exercise with you right now. If you could wave a realistic magic wand and you could have your body, your health, your energy, any kind of way you wanted it to be, what would that be like for you? What is that dream goal for you? What is that? Get clear and specific. Write it down. Memorize it. Internalize it. Then the 5 things that's going to give you your best body ever, in summary, is proper training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. You know, one of my best mentors said, in any major area of life, there are really only about a half a dozen things that if you follow the principles within those areas, you'll be successful. And with fitness, I feel that there's really only like 5 major things. Getting some kind of exercise in, nutrition, important. You have a nutrition philosophy. We may or may disagree or whatever, but to have some kind of philosophy that you believe in and that you're taking action on. Recovery, getting that rest. Supplementation and mindset, right? So those are the things to focus in on, right? With training, consider having some sort of strength training and cardiovascular training program. A combination of each, right? With nutrition, consider that for a moment, imagine that you're trying to build a 2-story house from scratch, and imagine that if you only have half the materials necessary to build the house, how far are you going to get? So the foods that you and I eat on a daily basis are basically the building blocks of the physique that we want. So consider that. And then, so a couple of documentaries to consider watching: The Game Changers, THE, Game Changers, and Forks Over Knives. Forks Over Knives. Start with those 2. Those are a couple of good 2 to start with. Can be found usually on Netflix, YouTube, and I'm sure other places, but not really hard to find, right? Those 2, right? Recovery, sleep approximately 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night. Supplementation, I basically consider supplements as kind of 2 broad categories. Nutritional supplementation, like protein shakes, which I love and enjoy in my routine, but everybody's kind of different how they feel about that. And then there are enhancement performance supplements like creatine, that kind of thing. And then last but not least is the mindset. And that's where the mindset is so important. That goal that you created in the beginning of the exercise here that you wrote out, right? Remember the one you wrote out? Write it out now if you didn't write it out. Write that goal that you're clear and specific what it is you want to achieve. Then the mindset, if you do this every day, if you practice every day as you wake up, start your daily routine, state your goal in the present tense like this: I am happy and grateful now that I am, and then state your goal. Does that make sense? So you say, I am happy and grateful now that I am, and then state your goal. And that's going to train your brain, right? Does that make sense? Right. So I hope that makes sense, right? So training your brain is very important. That's a lot of what coaching is about. Also a coach can hold you accountable. Sometimes, for most people, it's just being held accountable, right? So if that's you, if you're watching this, if you're curious about coaching, just reach out to me for a conversation about it. It may or may not be a fit, and either way is okay, but I can share with you some of the options, and you can see if one brings a bell with you, and I'd be honored to work with you. And that's it for now. I'll see you on the next one, and see you next time on the next lesson. Bye for now.